Hi, Katie. Good morning. My name's Ash Singh. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm very well.
Great. Well, I'm Katie, CEO and founder of List, and I'm going to tell you about my startup today. So
Great.
List is a startup in the social commerce space. It
Mhm.
is the first social shopping and gifting platform where users can create organized wish lists of products from any retailer and follow friends to get inspired. We are
Mm,
solving three problems. One, trying to keep track of everything that you see online that you like is next to impossible. You end up
mhm.
keeping multiple tabs open on your computer, taking screenshots on your phone that you rarely revisit, and leaving abandoned shopping carts across multiple retailers. Our Lolly button makes it easy to keep track of your finds. Two, purchasing gifts for your loved ones is a guessing game, and there are only registries for baby showers and weddings, not for life. With List, you can give and get the perfect gift every time, no guessing. And
Mm,
third, people miss the camaraderie of shopping with friends in person and getting those second opinions. With List, you can see what other users are listing, like, comment, share, and shop directly off their lists and discover new brands. By
mm.
following other users whose style you like, your feed becomes personalized to you.
Got it. Got it.
With Spotify, you share music with your friends. With Instagram, you share photos with your friends. And with List, you share your shopping and gifting finds.
Cool. Excellent.
Thank you for your time.
My pleasure. How can I help you, Katie? What do you need?
We're in our seed funding round right now. We did
Mhm.
our friends and family round prior to get our MVP to market. Basically, our website's live, our iOS app is live, and this round is really to help our traction numbers,
Yeah.
increase our users, and do some site enhancements as well. So half of the raise will be used for marketing, and then the remainder will be split between hiring a full-time tech partner. We want to bring our tech in-house, and doing some site enhancements as well.
Got it. Got it. Excellent. Thank you, Katie, for going first. Now, Katie, just so everyone knows, right? Because is this the first time you and I are engaging? Is this the first time? I know we connected
Yes.
for
Yeah.
one-on-one, right? This is the first time, right? So
Hmm.
it's not like I've been hanging because we have to create some drama around today's session, right? So
Hmm.
so thank you for
Well,
going first.
I didn't really know, like, in a normal investor pitch, first of all,
Yeah,
I don't do 1 minute pitches. I walk them through the deck. It takes about 15 minutes.
15
And
minutes.
then
Sure.
at the end of the deck is my background.
Yes.
So I didn't go into that with you in this 1 minute intro. I
It's
didn't
okay.
know sort of
So, and I'll
format
tell you
wise what to
why
do.
the elevator pitch is important. Because what happens in today's world, we live in a world where we have a lot of low attention spans, right? And we
Mm-hmm.
live in a world, obviously, I know COVID's presented some interesting scenarios, but the idea of being able to pitch your idea quickly and getting a
Yeah.
quick interest so that you get invited to the office to do your 15-20 minute pitch, Katie.
Right.
Does that make sense? Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How does that work? How do you captivate them? How do you structure it? And how do you put all these components together? Right. And
Mm-hmm.
so, and we'll talk about the 20-minute pitch, what goes in a pitch deck, and how do you put all those things together. But
Mm-hmm.
when we think about the 1 minute pitch, right? People in the crowd, feel free to give the feedback as well. It's always good to get feedback from the audience because there's some people here that are listening and learning for the first time about the Lolly List, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to give you a little bit of feedback on my side, and then I will attempt to pitch your idea back. Katie, is that okay?
Yeah,
Right?
sounds good.
Now, keep in mind for everyone that's watching, you know, you're going to get a lot of feedback, Katie. Some of it you'll agree with, some of you might not, right? And part
Mm-hmm.
of this journey is to get as much inputs on what you're doing, right? Where are the opportunities? Where are the pivots? Where are the things that click a little bit better? And
Yeah.
how do you construct it? So I liked your pitch. I mean, there was enough meat to raise my curiosity, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were a little bit over time from a structural perspective, but that can probably improve with practice. I think also getting that strong ask at the end, right? Because we
Okay.
understood what it was. I think everyone
Yep.
understood what it was, but what I wanted was a little bit more on the traction and then the ask. Does that make sense? Because
Mm-hmm.
I asked what you needed, and then you brought up the fact that you already have your iOS app. You already have some
Yep.
traction, correct?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I think as you think about the 1 minute pitch, you want to construct it across all these things so people know what it is, what your traction is, what your ask is, and putting that together in a complete kind of ask, right? And so my question for you is around traction. Just a couple quick notes. Tell me a little bit about your traction. You said you got the iOS app in play. You have your website. Tell me a little bit about your traction on your platform.
Well, we've been sort of in stealth mode, pre-launch, just sort of testing our product market fit and trying to earn those first affiliate commissions, which is our business model. So we have 900 users and 4,500 monthly visits to the site. And March, I can give you our sales numbers. We did $13,000 in gross sales, and that's only on 15% of the items on the site being affiliate linked. And we earn, a commission off of that $13,000, around 6% is average. So those are our early traction numbers.
Great, that's good to hear. I mean, that's important to share, right? In terms of that, from an investor standpoint. So,
okay, good.
I think because investors want to know about money, right? So I think that's important. Now, when I look at what you're doing, right? What's interesting for me is around what is your key metric as well, okay? Because revenue is probably not the best metric to describe what you're doing, as I understand it, Katy, right? When I think about what you're doing, you have a platform where you are connecting, you are creating kind of the Pinterest for social commerce, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Is that right? Okay. All right. Right. So you've created the Pinterest for social commerce, and I think your metric is around how many gift buying is happening per user or per day. Do you know what I mean? So when the way I look at your business, imagine a future where the world would be plugged into your business and every grandma, okay, would never have to guess again what they have to buy their grandchild. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Or Ash never has to waste all this time trying to figure out what his wife wants for her birthday, because it's just like whatever. Right. So
exactly.
husbands, I'm just talking about my own life experience, because my mom always, she just gives up and she's like, just take money. I'm tired of trying this, right? So there's a pain point around gifting. Correct?
Definitely.
There's a pain point around gifting, and gifting is a way of showing love. And imagine if you just had a system where, granddad for his 20 grandkids, okay, had all his kids there with their wish list, and he just uploaded $10,000 into your platform, and it was gifted on time, on target, and it was whatever they wanted to. Okay. And granddad is cool. Correct? That's what I see happening. That's the vision, the future. It's a platform where it's not just the links. It's about just managing, monitoring, making sure they're buying the right thing. It's delivered on time. Okay. And happiness is created. Is that correct, Katy?
I mean, that's a good idea. It doesn't work quite like that. You go, granddad would be following grandson and able to see the lists that grandson has and buy from those lists. But granddad would have to pick out, he'd have to click on the item and hit buy.
You get what I'm saying, though? I'm a neutral party, right?
Yeah. I mean, I love that idea.
You like it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Hopefully we've created some value today. I'm going to pitch that idea back to you, right? How much money do you need, Katy, to make this work? Because the ask was missing. I needed to know how much money.
We're raising $1.5 million, which gets us about a 2-year runway for all that we want to accomplish.
5 million rupees, Indian rupee, US dollars, right?
US dollars.
Indonesian rupee? No, okay. US dollars. You need to make this work. And where's that money going to take you? You're in stealth mode now. Where is it going to take you?
Well, we want to make $100,000 a month and increase our user base to like 50,000 users.
Okay. So
we really want to get the word out.
to take you to 100K. You're going from 13K to 100K. Is that correct? Is that what you want to do? As the next phase, right? 13K to 100K. And you want to have how many users? 50,000 users? Okay. And these are American users, I'm assuming?
So our target demographic is myself and my partner, basically. So women primarily in their mid-20s to mid-40s, around in and around the New York area.
Okay. Okay. And you've validated that that's the best group. It's not grandpa.
Well, the problem is relevant to every group, but we're just starting with what we know, and based on our social media following and our user base, who's engaging with the site. We have an in-house brand, Lolly Loves, and the curated content on that brand speaks to that demographic.
Got it. Yes. And how big is the gifting industry online right now, Katy?
I'd have to Google.
Is that a good question to ask? Is that a good information point to give to an investor?
Yeah, gifting market size. I should know that off the bat.
I mean, I would guess it's at least $1 billion market, if not more. Yeah. I'm just thinking out loud, right? Is it safe to say it's $1 billion market? I'm going to take a guess that it's a $5 billion market. You can Google it right now if you like, but I think it's a $5 billion market. Okay? At
Probably,
least, right?
Yeah, okay? At least. Right? Well, the e-commerce market's $365 billion. So. Yes.
All right. Okay, so Katy, what we're going to do is I'm going to pitch your idea back to you.
Okay.
With just this 3 minutes of prep. So I'm going to go up. Once I hit the top, Katy, you get to be the investor. Okay. Right. And you're looking for $1.5 million, right? That's what I'm going to ask you for. And we're going to talk about how LollyList is going to change the world of, the $5 billion plus online gifting market. Are you ready, Katy?
I'm ready.
All right. And you know what? To make it fair, when you hit the top, you can cut me off. You have to go get your private jet, okay? Because that's what investors need to do, all right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit the top. Are you ready, Katy? Let's get started. Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Hi, Ash.
Hi, Katy. My name is Ash Singh, and I'm part of the LollyList team. I don't know if you're aware of this, but the online gifting market is actually kind of broken. There's something that, you've heard of Amazon, obviously, but we have spent the last 2 years creating a platform called LollyList, which is basically the Pinterest for social commerce. We have discovered that people love to gift, but they don't know how to give it, what to give, when to give. And so we've created a centralized platform where people can like all the things that they want and share their list with their loved ones, their friends. And we're creating an entire platform to allow people to just enter how much money they want to spend. And we will make sure that the perfect gift is given to their loved ones. We've already got this started, and we got early traction with over 1,000 users. We got $13,000 a month in revenue, and we're looking for a $1.5 million investment to take it to $100,000 and make a significant dent in the $5 billion e-commerce gifting space. Would love to chat to you a little bit more and share my presentation.
Very good.
How was that, Katy?
That was really good.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, it's not my company, so you don't have to give me feedback, but that's how I would kind of construct the component, right? What I tried to do, again, in the elevator pitch, I just tried to complement what you said. Core product stuff was good. I tried to talk about the user journey and the problem. And hopefully when you heard me speak, it was like, I understand that pain, right?
Yep.
I understand that pain. And then I tried to bring in the $5 billion market and all of the components around it. The other thing, Katy, as well, is when you have 1 minute, sometimes it's good to just get the idea out so they understand it. So
right away. Yeah.
Pinterest for social commerce. It's 5 words. Pinterest for social, it's 4 words. Okay. And an investor gets it. Then I can jump in to the next phase of what I'm trying to tackle to win them over. That's what I tried to do. Okay. I was I was 2 seconds over, by the way. I was 62 seconds. So thank you for giving me 2 seconds. But I tried to construct it in exactly that amount of time. All right.
Super helpful.
My pleasure, Katy. And I love what you're doing. And I want to make sure that my father-in-law, who loves to buy gifts, and my mother-in-law is on your platform. So once you kind of move up to granddad mode, I want you to, you know, because I got my kids, they both want to get go-karts, right? And I don't want to pay for it. So I hope your product is working, and hopefully they can get go-karts from their grandparents. Katy, great to have you. Thanks for joining first. And look forward to the next phase of your journey with the Hyper Accelerator.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.